Alright, what's up everybody? Treetop Garage, welcome back. My son's on his way over. We're gonna work on the floor of the car here and mostly on the passenger side, I think, first. Got a lot of little rot holes and stuff and it's pretty thin. So we're gonna try that first. We're gonna work on that a little bit and see how far we get. And yeah, so I'm gonna put a bunch of clips in and we'll come back and talk about it at the end. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's our result, what we did today. I got this new rechargeable light, which works really awesome. Anyway, me and my son, I did a lot of the cutting, he did most of the welding because he likes to weld, so we cut all this out. This all had a bunch of holes all in it. And so did this, which actually ended up being an afterthought because at first it didn't look too bad. When you cut this, I cut it out and I started grinding this whole area, and this just had all kind of holes. So I made a piece, I bent it, and we put this piece in there to patch that up too. So now we ended up doing a bunch of tacks, got some full welding in there too. But we ended up running out of wire first, which luckily I had another spool of wire. But we ended up right after that running out of gas. So I got to get gas. But we got this all filled in, patched up. We just got to finish welding it. And also while he was doing that, I took some measurements. I got a piece made up for that over there. If you can see it or not. That right here where the shifter was. I pulled the shifter out. I actually have to move it over a little bit and back a little bit. It was actually kind of hitting on the transmission, depending on where you were, where you were at as far as where you were shifting. I also have to make a spot to go right in here. I want to make that. And I've had a few comments, people asking me about that back there, about getting to the bell housing bolts. And actually, well, the way this is designed, I don't know, this originally had, I think, a straight 6 in it originally, so, which is probably a little bit longer, maybe a little bit lower, I don't know. But if you look at if you look in there now, you can't really get to any of the bell housing bolts too much through here. But if I go through the fire, like on the other side of the firewall where the back of the motor is, I can get to most of them from right there. The other ones I can get easily from underneath, so I'm just going to put a panel in there and I'm just going to weld it in. Along with this one, I do need to do a little bit more work to that. I got to kind of roll the edges a little bit, get the fit better. But I did cut it and rounded the edges off to make it fit good. This one here, I want to make this out of thicker metal because when I put my seat frame, my seat frames that I'm going to put on the seats, I think a lot of it, at least this side, is going to sit right here. So I want to put a thicker piece here. And I don't have it right now. I don't have anything that'll fit that, so I have to get that from probably work or something, maybe. So we'll be doing that last. The other side, I'm going to try to maybe patch in small little pieces because there's only a couple little holes and it's not really that thin. This side was really bad. It was super thin and there was a lot of holes in it. So we just cut it all out, but that side is nowhere near as bad. So that side we're just going to do a small amount of patchwork. It's going to be just small little patches and just cover up some holes and whatnot from basically the old like clutch pedal and the old brake pedal and that came through the floor. We're going to patch that up easy, real quick, do a good job. And then the rest of it is just, I'm going to vacuum this whole thing out. I still have a bunch of stuff in the roof I got to scrape off and clean everything up real good in here with a vacuum, getting all the little spots, and then we'll start. I want to paint this whole thing black. I'm probably going to brush it on, and then we're going to go ahead and put some matting down so I can go ahead and mount my seats in here. And this interior, and I don't know if I mentioned this, maybe I did, I don't remember. The interior is going to be pretty basic on this thing because I don't have a whole lot of stuff to like work with. I do have old school, like old worn out, really crappy door panels that I can make a template out of. And I might do that, but I don't know if I'll do it right away because I want this. This is kind of going to be a stripped down kind of rat rod gasser deal. So I don't know how far I'm going to go as far as panels and whatnot inside, but I think for right now, I'd like to just get it soundproofed, most of it mostly on the floor and the sides, a little bit on the ceiling and whatnot. Get it where it's, everything's good with the wiring and the steering wheel and get all the patches in the floor and get everything all looking nice. Back seat in it. I might do a roll bar. We were just talking about that. My son had just left. And so I don't know how far we're going to go with it just right away, but we're definitely going to add some things. Whatever we don't do right away, we're going to add some stuff later. So we did do a lot of that. This thing here, this heater, I'm going to be pulling this out at some point here soon. Make sure it don't leak, and also make sure the fan works that's on the back. And then I'm thinking what I might do is clean it all up, get it down to kind of bare metal, and paint it a certain, maybe a brighter color. And I thought about having somebody, I don't know if I could do it, maybe put like a bunch of flames on it. I think that'd look really cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm going to use it for sure as long as it don't leak. But I'm not sure how I'm going to paint it yet. So you guys leave me a comment if you want to see something special with that, because that just kind of makes the interior stand out. I actually thought about just painting it like bright red. I don't know. The interior is going to be kind of this dark blacker color. I'm thinking about actually maybe repainting the dash and make some door panels and redo the garnish moldings like a dark color. I don't know yet. So you guys let me know. But other than that, that's pretty much what we got done today. It just took a good part of the day doing all this, making everything kind of fit, cutting and welding and doing a bunch of fabrication here. There was a brace underneath we had to kind of mess with too. But we did get some other panels made up for future. And like I said, I have to get gas now because we ran out. So I'm going to quickly pause you here and we're going to wrap this video up. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to get some gas on probably Monday. This is Saturday, so I'm hoping Monday to go get gas for the welder. I just put a new spool of wire in it today, so we should be good there. And then I'm hoping this week and into the weekend I can go get all the patches finished up, get some matting ordered, and put the matting in there and get it painted, and start mounting the seats and try to get this interior kind of buttoned up so we can start doing wiring. That's the plan for that. Try to get the wiring done. That hopefully won't take more than a weekend or so. I'm thinking hopefully. The trunk floor is done. I actually first thing we did today actually was we got the fuel cell bolted in, and I do have to make one panel in there for the rear where the fuel lines go to the fuel cell, but that's not a big deal, and that can actually wait until later if I don't get into it right away. And then the last thing is to get in the trunk area, or the front area I should say, and start putting my alternator on, getting my all my front stuff on the front of the motor, get some wiring to the coil and whatnot, and finish this up, and then we can. I do have to get a steering wheel. I keep forgetting I got to order a steering wheel, and I got to order the adapter to go on the steering column. So I need to do that too, hopefully in the next week. So this thing's come along really quick now. The main thing is getting the parts, making sure I get stuff, I can afford to get stuff ordered and get here in time to work on it in a timely fashion. But right now it's gas, welding gas, and get the stuff to start making seat brackets and finish up the patches. And I need to get some, like I said, some soundproof matting stuff that's it's adhesive back that I can just stick it in there. So, but yeah, we're coming along good. I appreciate everybody watching. Give me a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And we'll be coming back at you pretty soon, probably with another video, hopefully in the next few days, as soon as I get some welding gas. And yeah, thumbs up. See you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.